Hello and welcome to Chester's Millennium Festival Trail. The clue to the title is in the name. This trail was produced 20 years ago for Chester's Millennium Festival called 2000 Years of Building. It's the wonderful guide to our 2000-year history from Roman origins to the present day, and it illustrates 40 buildings that show Chester's development through time. It starts and finishes here at the Visitor Information Centre at the Town Hall. You can pick up a trail leaflet from there and follow it yourselves at your own pace. The total length of the trail is 3 miles, or just over 5 kilometres. If you do the whole thing, it'll take you about 3 hours, but you can divide it into 2 sections. The route is shown on this map, and then there is information on the other side about each of the buildings on the trail. The Millennium Trail was conceived and developed by Chester Civic Trust in partnership with Chester City Council. Each of the buildings is identified with a pavement plaque, and these can be found facing each of the buildings on the trail. They were designed specially for the trail, and each one is different. It's worth remembering that not all the buildings on the Millennium Festival Trail are hundreds of years old. Some of them are more recent, such as the building behind me, which was designed by Harry Whedon in 1936 as the Odeon Cinema. But since then, it's been completely refurbished and extended, and it's now a multi-purpose theatre and cultural centre called Story House. But it's still nevertheless a worthy building to be part of the Millennium Festival Trail, and one worth exploring. This is building number 30 on the Millennium Trail, Bishop Lloyd's Palace in Watergate Street. This is considered to be the best example of timber-framed buildings in Chester. It's a Grade 1 listed building dating from about 1615, and it's actually 2 townhouses combined into one. So the half that I'm standing in is the building that's associated with George Lloyd, Bishop of Chester, 1605 to 1615. Before becoming Bishop of Chester, George Lloyd was Bishop of Sodor and Man, and the plaque which is in the pavement down here depicts the 3 legs of man as a tribute to his Manx connections. George Lloyd died in 1615, and we're not sure that he lived in this house for very long, but 400 years later it still bears his name, and it's now the headquarters of Chester Civic Trust. I've already said that Chester's Millennium Trail takes in 40 buildings and monuments and sites around the city, and you might think that it's all hustle and bustle, but you can see from where I am now that there are some green oases where you can take a break and take a rest and have a sit down and have a picnic. Here we are in the green in the field at the back of Chester Cathedral, which of course is also on the Millennium Trail, as is the bell tower. So above all, enjoy yourselves. Pick up the leaflet, and it gives you all the information about the buildings and sites around the Millennium Trail. Just enjoy it, take it at your own pace, and admire our 2000 years of history and heritage.